Welcome, writers, to a Writers Workshop mini lesson. Today's mini lesson is going to be all about the planning stage of the writing process. And the strategy that we're looking at is called Walk Your World. Now, this is such a really easy strategy to do. It's just all about going for a walk, either in your home, inside or outside, your neighborhood, or even your school, and just writing down or jotting down anything that you see, or you could be using all of your senses to make some observations. So, as I said, go on a walk, could be anywhere. Be ready to see what is, and also to see what could be. And I'll show you what I mean by that in just a moment. And make sure while you're walking around, jot down everything. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Just jot down anything that you observe. So what I did is I went for a walk in my backyard, and I just started jotting down everything that I saw as I took each step. And here are some of the things that I was jotting down. I saw some green grass with patches of brown. There's some birds chirping on the roof. I wonder what they were saying. So I started to think a bit further about that observation. As I kept walking, I saw some dog toys scattered around. Some are destroyed. I could feel the sun's heat. I then started looking at the trees in my garden, and they were leafless trees, and they looked like a row of skeletons guarding the fence. And then I started to let my mind wander a little bit, and that's where I started to think, what could be? I started to use my imagination. I asked myself some questions. What could they be guarding? And were they friendly? And that's where I stopped, because I felt like I had some ideas that I wanted to develop a little bit further, and I created an entry around those ideas. Here it is. The skeleton guards. 8 skeleton guards, standing there, lifeless. I shouldn't be fooled, as they are guarding one of life's greatest treasures. I needed to find a way around. As I approach, 2 wild beasts appear before me. I freeze. Follow us, they say. There was no time to ask questions, as I heard a whistling sound that seemed to make the guards dance. I wasn't sticking around to see what that meant. So that's what I mean by what could be. I let my imagination take me to another place based on some of the observations that I could make while I was walking my world. So have a go at just jotting down anything that you see, and when you think you have an idea that you would like to develop further, let your mind go and create an entry into your writer's notebook.